The RFU Council will vote tomorrow on recommendations to ban transgender women from competing against other women in the sport. Currently, 7 trans women have been permitted to play grassroots rugby, and one of those, Alix Fitzgerald, spoke to us about what such a ban would mean for her.
Sad. Really sad. Angry. I mean, I'm not going to debate the ins and outs of all these things, because that's just a thing you can't debate in short space of time. But there's no reason. And it's, yeah, this is, weirdly, at the age of 54, this has become running around in a field with people. I'm older than some of their mothers, and it's running around in the field. It's become so important. It's become part of my identity. You know, you do that thing, I don't know if you do it at work. You introduce yourself and can go, I am. And this is an interesting thing about me. The interesting thing about me is not any of the rest of these things that I've done in my life. It's, yeah, I play rugby. And it's, there's a pride in doing that, because I didn't think I could.
But Alix plays for the East London Vixens team and firmly believes she's not a risk to other players. However, the RFU review said that there are physical differences for those who have gone through male puberty and advantages in strength, stamina and physique, which are retained even after testosterone suppression.
I am not the largest person on this team. I am not the strongest person in this team. That argument is a very dangerous one for rugby to go down, simply because, I mean, who's big enough and who's too big? I mean, at what point? Because there's people on this team that are bigger than me. So if I'm too big, are they too big? I mean, and that's just not right, because rugby is a game for all shapes and sizes. I can't run for toffee, but I can hold up a scrum. Am I stronger than? I am stronger than most people on this team, but I'm not stronger than them. I've tried scrummaging against that person down there, and has beating me every single time, because some of it's strength, some of it's technique, some of it's attitude. But no, I'm not stronger than everybody out there. If the argument is safety, show me how I am less safe than somebody else of my size. And I can fairly sure that when the team turns up today, there will be somebody of my size that turns up. So how would I be any more or less safe than them? The safety is in the training, is in how you do the things, is how you tackle.
My 4 years of playing alongside Alix, I've never ever had any safety concerns. Alix is no more of a risk to myself or my teammates or our opposition than we are to ourselves as playing a contact sport.
And what do you think this means, not just for women's rugby, but for the sport of rugby, if this vote goes ahead on Friday?
You know, we need to be more open and accepting of the people around us, and this sport that we play, we all love it so much, and it brings so much to so many of us, and for the governing board to take a complete backwards leap, yeah, it's a bit of a kick in the teeth, really.